Welcome back. So till now we have built different type of theme builder templates for our website. We built the header, the footer, the post template, the blog archive template, and even the terms, the category and tag template. So now that we have covered these important templates that are required in more or less every website, there is one template that is left, which is the 404 page template. Now, before we create this 404 page template, let's understand why it is required on your website. So let's look at this website. When a user types the URL of the website, he will land on the website. Now, if he goes to any particular page of the website will take him to that particular page. But if a user types a page that does not exist on that website, then the website will not know what to show to that user. So here, if in front of the website's URL, I enter some random digits or characters and click enter. Now, the website is simply saying the page cannot be found. But this doesn't look good and doesn't look professional. So typically what we do is that we create a 404 page template for your website. Now you can see that on this particular website, there is this 404 page template. So when the user has typed some random characters and the website realizes that, okay, this page does not exist, the website will show something like this to the user with a short message and an option to go back to the home page. Similarly, on this website, there is this particular 404 message where it is giving a short message and an option to go back to home. On my personal website, I have this huge 404 page where I'm also giving the user option to go to various places. They can go to the blog page, they can explore products, go to tutorials, they can also search something. They can access the blog from these loop grids. They can also access content through these topics, or they can join the community. So you can even create a complex 404 page, but for every website such page is not required. You can just have a basic 404 page that ensures that your website visitor gets an experience that is as per your brand. And even the 404 page or a page that does not exist is also displayed in a format that looks like a part of your brand. So in this video, let's look at how we can build a 404 page template for your website. So are you ready? Let's go. Alright, so here we are back on our WordPress dashboard. So like always, to create these templates, we have to go to Templates, Theme Builder. Then since we are creating a 404 error page, let's click on 404 error and add template. Now it's all automatically selected 404 error here. Let's give it a name and create template. Now Elementor automatically gives us some options. We can pick one of these if you don't want to work on building your own template, or you can create one of your own. So let's see if we find something beautiful over here. How about this one? So we can directly insert this one from here, or if you don't want to insert this one, you can just create one on your own. So let's do one thing. Let's create one on our own. let's cancel this. And here we are back on the blank Elementor template. Now let's add a container. To start building anything, right, you have to add a container first. So let's make it a 2-part container. Now let's add some spacing to the top and bottom. Let's make it 150 pixel to the top and 150 pixel to the bottom. We can even make it bigger actually, because there is not much that has to come on this page. So it will be just this 404 message. Okay, now we can add some kind of a background. So let's add this primary color and make it a little transparent like this. Okay, now on one side we can add image, and on the other side let's add a title, some text under the title, and okay, this text has gone out of the container. Let's move it inside. Okay, and we can add a button to go back to the main page. Let's drag this. Now these two are touching, right? So let's add some space between them first. This container should have at least 20 pixel space. The main container. So we have selected the main container and added 20 pixel space between the columns and rows. Now let's not make it wrap, because otherwise this will move to the next line if the image becomes bigger. Now let's edit the image. Let's first select an image, choose an image. How about this one? Let's add a border radius. Let's add a shadow to it. Let's decide the maximum width. Maybe let's make it 80%. Now here we can change the text, make it style. Let's increase the font size. Let's make it 60 pixel. Okay, now we can use some color, maybe the accent color. Let's copy the text from the other sample websites that we saw. Let's place that text here. Let's style this text. This should be fine. Now let's, okay, text color also we can use the text color of the website. Now let's style this button. When the user clicks on this button, back to home, that sounds better. Back to home. And when the user clicks, what should happen? He should be taken to the home page. So let's click on this dynamic tag, and it should take to site URL. Site URL is the main website link. So whatever is the domain name, that will be the site URL. So let's select site URL. Now let's style this button. Let's first decide what should be the color of the background. Let's select the primary color. On hover, it can become the secondary color, the accent color, sorry. Now you can even have a hover animation, so we can grow the button when somebody comes, brings the cursor to the button. Or you can have push like this. We can have shrink. We can have different type of animations also. So for now I'll just leave it because we are already changing the color. So I'll select none. This is more than enough for now. Let's add a border radius. We can change the padding also if you want. And that's it. Now another thing we can do is we can bring this image to the middle like this, because right now it's matching the top but a lot of empty space under it. So let's click here and justify it to the center. So now the image looks in the middle of this entire content box. So I think that's it. So that's how easy it was to build a 404 page not found page. Now just click on publish. It will ask you for conditions. So let's click on add condition and select 404 page from here. Save. And that's it. So that's how easy it was. Now let's go back and test if this is working. Okay, so let's open our site. So here we are on the website. Let's add some random page name after it and see where we are taken. There you go. Now since that random page name did not exist on the website, the Elementor template is automatically picked and shown to the user. So our 404 template is working. Now there is this option to go back to home. So let's click this and see if we are taken back to the home page. And yes, we are. So this is working. That's how easy it was. So I will leave the step-by-step guide of this process in the description. You can access it at your own pace and follow along, build a 404 page template for your own website. If you have any questions, I'll try my best to answer them or create a video for that particular problem. So till the next video, please keep practicing. And if you got any value from this video, please do like, share, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a nice day.